Hello everyone, this is Evie the Original Master here with a new discussion video, and today's topic that I have in mind is what if Super Mario Maker 2 was the ultimate Super Mario Maker experience? Now, what I mean by ultimate is that there are tons of things in the game that players could use to make their levels pretty big, unique, and fun for others to play around with. Now, Super Mario Maker 2 no longer receives updates is because that as of recently, a couple of months back, Nintendo of America actually dropped out a tweet talking about the final uh, Ninja speedrun course. And yeah, so they no longer update the game. 2020 marked the last major update for Super Mario Maker 2. And I bet a lot of people are pretty much done with Super Mario Maker 2 is because that there isn't that much to do in the game as I am seeing it on the internet. Now, when Super Mario Maker 2 came out, there really wasn't that much things added in the game. There was only like a certain amount of things, and I've actually had the idea to come up with some ideas that Super Mario Maker 2 should have had for it to be a much bigger experience. So, for example, one way Super Mario Maker 2 could be an ultimate experience is to have at least all of the game themes from each of the 2D Mario games, such as Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario World, Super Mario Brothers 3, the Super Mario Land games, the new Super Mario Brothers series. All of those 2D Mario games are featured as game themes in Super Mario Maker 2, so players can have a much bigger arrangement of which game themes that will fit their liking. Another idea that I have in mind is to at least throw in all of the power-ups from each of those respective games, and they can be toggled between each game theme. Like for example, in Super Mario Land, you get the Super Ball Flower, you get the Starman. For Super Mario Brothers 1, of course, you get the classic power-ups like the Super Mushroom, the Fire Flower, the Starman. For the new Super Mario Brothers games, for New Super Mario Brothers Wii and U, you get the Propeller Mushroom, the Ice Flower, the Super Acorn. For New Super Mario Brothers DS, you'll get the Koopa Shell, the Mega Mushroom, the Mini Mushroom. Adding all those power ups to each of those respective games could add more variety and add more to the game to make it feel like that ultimate Super Mario Maker experience. So another idea that I have is to not make players be limited to certain things. And for example of that is how long you can make a level. I think players I think players are allowed to make levels as long as they like. And I know that sounds a bit redundant, is because that you don't want your levels to be too long, you don't want your levels to be too short, you want it to be right there in the middle where it's just right. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, I still think it'll be cool if you were able to make longer levels for Super Mario Maker 2, but that just isn't the case. Another thing that I like to bring up are certain elements that are only limited to a certain level theme. Like, for example, water is only exclusive to the forest theme, and lava is only exclusive to the castle theme. You cannot add lava or water in any of the other themes, like desert, airship, sky, snow, and that's a missed opportunity. Is because that it can leave up to more creative possibilities to make levels. Like, what if I want to make a secret oasis in a desert level? I can't do that. Is because that the water is only exclusive to the forest theme, and that just doesn't make any sense. Is because if you played 2D Mario games, you've noticed that in the original Super Mario Brothers there is bodies of water occasionally in the grass theme level theme. So yeah, it just doesn't make any sense to me that the water is only limited to the forest theme. Like, they should have made all of the liquid terrains be exclusive to each of the level themes for added potential for creative possibilities. Same goes with enemies. Like, they should have at least added more enemies to the game. Like, I don't know, the Rexes, Sumo Brothers, probably the let's see, I'm trying to think of another Mario enemy. Some of the Mario enemies from the Super Mario Land games, they could have added those in Super Mario Maker 2. to make the enemy list a bit bigger than usual. And yeah, so a few other things that I like to bring up, a last few things, and that regards to background music and the backgrounds itself. So with background music, you can't basically choose which music track to play in each level theme, is because that if you play through a certain level theme, that music that corresponds to that game theme is played. Like if you play through the Super Mario World Forest theme, you'll get a remix of the Super Mario World Forest theme. It's not the original Super Mario World Overworld theme. Instead, it's like a remix version recomposed by Koji Kondo and whatnot. But yeah, I wish there was a way that you could actually choose between different music tracks to add into your level theme instead of it being locked to that one specific game theme. Give players the opportunity to pick which music track that they like for that level theme instead of being locked to just one. And the same goes with the backgrounds. Like I wish there was like a background creator where you can like choose different backgrounds in the foreground and in the background. Like in the foreground, you can have like trees, pyramids, ruined like structures, and in the background, you can have like clouds, a castle, or whatever. I wish there was like ways to like manipulate the background to have different options for you to do. You see, these types of things should have been added in the sequel. I just don't know why Nintendo can't just be like the fans out there and actually make these level creation tools fun and unique. All right, I think that's about it. I think that's all I have to say for this video, is because that I do not want this video to go longer than it is. I think those are all the ideas that I have in mind that can make Super Mario Maker 2 the ultimate Super Mario Maker experience. And I think Super Mario Maker should just be a 2-game series, is because that I do not want to see a Super Mario Maker 3. I think Nintendo should just move on from Super Mario Maker and try to focus on original 2D games if they plan on making 2D games in the future, if they have that in mind. But yeah, I think Super Mario Maker is good for its time, and I think it's time for Nintendo to move on to the next big thing. I know a lot of people will like a third Super Mario Maker game, but I kind of just don't see it happening anytime soon. And they could say, oh, Super Mario Maker 3 could be about 3D Mario games. You can make your own 3D games. Why do you think Game Builder Garage exists? Yeah, Game Builder Garage. There's a game that you can get for your Switch. You can make your own games there. I think that's Nintendo's way of saying, hey, we're done with Super Mario Maker, so here's another game creation tool. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end off this video because I'm coughing right now and I don't want to wear out my voice. So, what are your guys' thoughts about these ideas that I came up with for an ultimate Super Mario Maker experience? Please let me know in the comments below. Hopefully, YouTube does not turn off the comments this time. It's because that in my last video that I uploaded, the comments got turned off for some stupid reason. They better not turn off the comments in this video, because I swear if they do, ugh. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time with more videos.